So the title of my talk is Scrum or Kanban. Yes! All right, so put up your hand if you use Scrum today. Okay, put up your hand if you use Kanban today. Okay, in 3 years, we'll have the same number of hands. I'm going to tell you why. All right, so when you hold a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Miyato Musashi, the famous samurai, said you should not have a fondness for any particular weapon because, if you're a samurai, you're going to get killed if you do that, right? If you're an Agile coach, some people have passion for, I just do Scrum, or, I just do XP. Well, you're limiting yourself to a particular choice, and you're holding a hammer, everything looks like a nail. So Kanban, you need to know this, at least at a basic level, because it's something that's out there, and you're going to hear more and more of it. Now, I love Scrum, I love XP, I love Lean, I love Kanban too. Clinton Keith at LSSC, the Lean conference in Atlanta earlier this year, talked about Kanban and Scrum in game development, using both at the same time on the same project for different purposes. So they're complementary. It's not either or, it's both, it's and. So how can this be? Well, what makes sense depends on your context. All right, so if you need a lot of focus and you're doing exploratory, innovative work, well, hey, Scrum's great. Well, but if you've got a lot of interrupts, or maybe you've got a repeatable process, you've got a lot of specialists, well, maybe Kanban's a better fit for you there. So what is good depends on what your context is, and every process has a sweet spot. Kanban, great for interrupts, specialized roles, can handle larger groups. Support Kanban, that's a great example. Even Scrum teams really could have a support Kanban board. Amazing technique. Okay, Scrum, what is it good for, right? Deep collaboration, innovation, small cross-functional teams, 7 plus or minus 2 people, everyone's heard that. Shared goals and work, encourages generalists, right? So it's a different flavor methodology. It's good for different types of problems, different contexts. So Kanban, I would say, is a gateway drug. Why do I say that? Well, I preferred Scrum as a starting point versus XP because it's easier. Well, guess what? Kanban is way, way easier than Scrum. You don't have to change roles. You don't have to change titles. You can just in fact, Kanban insists you have a process already in place, and you just start making it better. Remember the ballpoint game? Same thing. You do a little bit of continuous improvement, and you do some innovation, right? So starting with Scrum is like saying, well, we're going to innovate out of the gate. We're going to change everything. We're going to change all the roles. Well, we're going to change all the job titles. Well, that's really good if you've got a focused team that wants to innovate and you know that you're going to change the game and your organization culture can afford that. Otherwise, maybe Kanban's a better starting point. I encourage everyone to learn a bit more about it. Thanks very much.